Sweeps hard, and he will be in the gap as well for Devon Thomas. These are the strokes this man is capable of if he gets in and builds an innings. Down the track, mid on up in the circle though, and he'll get runs. Devon Thomas, not the most convincing of strokes, but he's got his innings off to a start. Latched onto that one. Don't bother running, Devon Thomas. He's looked in really good touch to start this innings. Moves into the 20s.
Here's Jamie Merchant, off spinner. Starts with something very cuttable for Devon Thomas, and he puts it away. So already that drop proving slightly costly. Short and pulled hard by Ross Powell. Good effort on the boundary, but not quite from the man out there on the leg side. That was well hit.
Normally McCarthy is a much better fielder than that. He would have been very disappointed.
Oh, that's a huge slog sweep, which he's missed completely. And I think it's bowled him. Just clipped the off stump. That was coming, you got to say, Ross Powell. He was getting so impatient.
Merchant just deceiving him in the flight and disturbing the stumps. And that's the end of Ross Powell.
And he's been nicked off. The Centurion from the first game, Casey Carty, not managing to put in a similar performance. A pretty good delivery from Odin Smith. Pitched just on about off stump, just a little wider. No real footwork.
That's
another edge.
Again, Odin Smith, confirming what I've been saying. He's quicker and bouncier than people give him credit for. Look at the extra bounce he gets here, playing away from the body again. The wicketkeeper takes the catch again. Well, not only helpful conditions, that's out. So Thomas goes. That's a big wicket for the Jamaican. He pulled the ball down a little bit. Good catch. Very, very good catch. He's gone. Same thing I was saying. Look at that. A little bit of outswing. Look at this. Pitched up. No movement of the feet. And a nice, juicy edge.
And that's it, stands up tall and just hammers that down the ground. Raheem Cornwall, 4 runs.
Now, technically, I think this is a return catch.
That time he's hit it and hit it well. Didn't even think of running.
Overpitched from Nkrumah Bonner.
Well, that's tickle fine. It's going to be another boundary for Raheem Cornwall, his third. And the score is 109 for 5. He just drags that one down short, and that's put away by Terence Ward. Nicely, he just had width there. All he had to do was beat the man behind square. Didn't try to overhit. Oh, pulled away hard off the front foot, powerfully by Raheem Cornwall. That wasn't short at all. Dismissive. Again, he pulls off the front foot. This time he gets it behind square enough to beat that man out on the leg side boundary. Bang! That's gone a long way. Out of the park. First maximum of the day. What a shot. Full toss. Where's that gone? A long way. That's even bigger than the first one. 2 sixes in the over for Cornwall, and he's got to 50.
as Ward pulls away to a wide long on for 4 more. And this partnership continues to build.
That one is hit high and hard and far. Another 6 for Cornwall. When the big man loses those shoulders, the ball will have to travel.
Oh, it's going to be 6. Oh, 6. It's going to be 6 runs again. Raheem Cornwall, consecutive 6s. This one smashed again, way over mid-wicket, up onto the bank. And the locals here are loving what they're seeing from their countrymen.
They'll be trying something like that, but he got hold of it. They'll be looking to bowl those wide Yorkers. But once you get bat on it, with 3rd man up, it's going to be 4.
That's a slow, oh, and he's been bowled. Slower delivery again, that off cutter. Fabulous innings.
Just clipping the bails, just enough to clip the bails. Excellent bowler by Minley. He celebrates.
He's been done in the air. Oh, it's a fabulous catch. Odean Smith. Wow.
And Odean Smith back in the game again. Very good catch. Pace taken off by Mindley and running across, sticking that left hand out. Ball went in, stayed in.
Aerial. He's hit that really well here in Walsh Jr. Just stand and deliver stuff from the Antiguan. This time in the gap. Wow, as he latched onto that one perfectly here in Walsh Jr. Just continues to impress in whatever he does for the Leeward Islands. This is hit again in the air, but this time doesn't go all the way. It goes into the fielder's hand.
As I was saying, I don't think that he's holding that bat correctly. It is spinning in his hand. This one spun again.
Into the pitch. It's in the air. Chance of a catch. And well taken down at long on.
Again, this one going up more than going out.
Slower delivery, but over-pitched. And Kofi James, who's played a brilliant innings here, says thank you very much. Great way to end the over. 1 remaining, 259 for 9. Gone high, but hasn't gone long enough. Jermaine Blackwood has lost it. I think he had to look into the sun. The umpire's just trying to figure out whether it landed in, but Blackwood completely lost it. The trajectory of that one.
Odean Smith will be very disappointed with that last delivery. With it, a 6 scored, 270 for 9, recovering from 76 for 5. What a magnificent effort by the Leeward Islands Hurricanes.
So they want to make sure they execute well, and that's the way to go. What a fantastic shot by Brandon King.
This one though in the gap, and a strong area for Brandon King through the extra cover region. In the gap, and again that area that Brandon King knows so well. Extra cover is his. Picks up another boundary.
Blackwood comes down to go, lifts him high and handsome over wide long on for 6 runs. That's a poor delivery, poorly lined, easy pace, just swivel from Brandon King. 4 easy runs. Jamaica Scorpions 49 without loss.
Oh, Nick there, surely. Big appeal, the finger goes up.
And this is one of those shots that you don't want to see again. That's a swipe. Because the feet are outside the leg stump. The ball is passing outside with the off stump.
Oh, there's a chance. Top edge. Should be a simple catch. Mid-on steadies himself, and Casey Carty pouches it That's a big wicket. Jermaine Blackwood is very disappointed because he had a start there. He fought through a tough period, but he couldn't get through all of it.
Well, I think he's been put out of his misery here because the last couple of overs he's really been struggling.
And he's been given. He's been given. Hayden Walsh over the wicket. Ooh, it's probably doing a little too much.
He might have hit it as well by his reaction, but I'd like to see that again if he could on a close-up.
As we see Rodman Powell advancing down the ground to Kofi James, smoking that over long on. 6 runs. Need to bat as deep as possible. Shot again, just pulled down again from Hayden Walsh. Probably the first really bad delivery that we've seen from him in 7 overs. Stroked away, lovely shot by Nkrumah Bonner. He's just growing into his innings now. And it looks like, oh, Rodman Powell, he's been given out caught behind. He's still standing there. He's very disappointed. Fair play. We've got the stump mics in our ear as well. Didn't hear a massive sound. Might have been a thin one. But Rodman Powell is very disappointed with that one.
Big slog sweep from Aldane Thomas, and played really effectively as well. There's a big gap out there. He spotted it immediately, and he didn't hold back. Down the track, lofted to the man at long on, who takes a comfortable catch, Kofi James, and then he does a bit of juggling.
That is exactly what pressure does. Force you to do something out of the ordinary.
Big appeal. Is he outside the line? No. Nkrumah Bonner goes, finally. The reverse sweep was his downfall.
Well.
This one's been lifted. Oh, easy catch. The procession continues.
With lack of intelligence. Now you've got a senior batsman at the other end, Odean Smith. You don't try to do that. Now that could be claimed, it is claimed by Jamal Hamilton. And look at his team run with him because he's taking a catch. Again, James onto the batsman, probably hit the bat and then might have clipped the pad, but what a catch by the captain.
Come back. That's a handsome stroke. Beautiful shot off the back foot from Nicholson Gordon. Just use the pace.
That one's bowled him, gone right through him. He's tried to hit over the top on Smith, and that's the end of him.
A bit of a swipe there, really, across the line. Poor shot.
Unfortunately, I don't think these two are of same prominence, but that will be a boundary. That's similar to Odean Smith. Nicholson Gordon has played a few good strokes. And there it is, victory for the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, who take a strong hold of proceedings in Zone B. Now picking up their second win in 2 games. Jamar Hamilton will be a happy man, alongside Raheem Corwell, who put up his hand up with the bat today, and then Kofi James, who picked up 4 wickets. It took a while, but in the end, getting over the line. And winning by some 68 runs. Got to see that man on screen, Hayden Walsh Jr., with the ball in hand, picking up a wicket as well. And you think this is a win that would help the confidence of the Leeward Islands Hurricanes in a big way going into a tough game against the Barbados Pride.